G'day Seagulls fans, welcome to Seagulls TV for our round 18 team announcement video. Obviously this week our opponents are Footscray at Burbank Oval on Sunday, and joining us to take us through all the action is football manager Chris Dixon. Chris, Footscray, it's always a big contest when they roll into town, isn't it?
Western Derby, so Derby, which way, I don't know which way we go there, but it's always a big game. So I guess since 2014 both clubs have been consistently in the top half of the ladder, which has always made the games really entertaining. So obviously we've had some mixed results over the past few years with them, but looking forward to hopefully getting the 4 points this one, and I think hopefully we'll get to see a big crowd out there as well, so it should be a good day.
Well, let's roll through the team now, and not too much to discuss in terms of changes, but there is a change over in the 23rd man. Brody Romensky comes back in, the Western Jet. Great to see that young man back in after a pretty impressive performance, I thought, against Coburg in his last game.
Really excited to be able to give him the opportunity. So obviously we've got the 3 designated games where we do play the Western Jets, but giving I guess an extra game here to Brody. So I guess from his point of view, it's a chance to really perform again at a VFL level to hopefully help his draft credentials. From our end, it's a sort of fulfilling a need, having lost Jack Johnston, Nick Singh, Billy Myers the last couple of weeks. So we've sort of had a few injuries to our sort of medium backs. So it's a great chance for him to come in and play that role for us. So it's sort of a win-win. Hopefully he can put on another good show like he did last time. I know he impressed a lot of our players, and they're really keen to have him in the mix again. So it's a great opportunity, and hopefully he can use it for his own ambitions to obviously get on an AFL list, and we can sort of use him to get the 4 points. I know
a lot of our supporters are very keen to see what he can do again out there on Sunday. Now, on our opponents, Footscray, they're sitting inside the 8s, and as you say, they're always a tough competitor against us. Who are some of their major players we have to be aware of out there on Sunday?
Yeah, it was a really gutsy win by them last week against Box Hill, sort of 5 goals down, had a bit of a wind in the last quarter, but down a couple of rotations and still managed to run over the top of a pretty strong Box Hill team with a fair bit of AFL talent in. So look, they're led down back by Geordie Russell, who's sort of their captain and is just such a good player at this level. Last week we saw also a lot of their midfielders post pretty big numbers, the guys like Webb, Dale, Nathan Rovat, these sort of players who have sort of come in and really posted some decent numbers and helped get them over the line. So they've certainly got a lot of talent from both an AFL and VFL point of view. A few guys that we're familiar with obviously, but it's going to be a really red hot contest, and we're going to have to go in there all guns blazing.
Now, our development team plays beforehand at 11 AM against Coburg. Unfortunately, they went down to Sandringham last week. The destiny of their season's really in their own hands at this point, isn't it?
Certainly, it starts this week, so it's probably a must-win for them. It's really tight, obviously, to get those final couple of spots in the development finals. So the positive is that we're playing teams around our mark, so every win's just worth its weight in gold, but really important that the boys produce another good performance like they did last time against Coburg, where they got the 4 points. So we look like we've got a few numbers back in this week, which is certainly going to help guys who can sort of add to that depth there, and as well as a couple of Western Jets boys coming in as well. So optimistic that the boys will produce a really good showing and hopefully kickstart their run to the finals.
Well, it all goes down at Burbank Oval on Sunday. This is potentially the last opportunity you'll get to come down to Burbank Oval and watch us. Obviously, we hope we do host a home final, but this is definitely the last home and away game we'll have at Burbank. So development 11 o'clock, seniors at 2 o'clock. We've got a load of kids' activities that are happening around the ground that day, really making it a special day for our last home game. So please come out in droves and get behind us, because it's always a huge contest when we take on our western suburban rivals in Footscray. So Chris, you'll be hoping for a swell of support as we get closer and closer to finals.
Correct. I was looking at the weather forecast before and saw no rain, no wind, so no excuses, I reckon. So it's a great day for football. I'm sure there might be a little bit of a zephyr down there at Burbank Oval, but the conditions do look great. So great day for footy. As you said, 2 good games on. I think President's Luncheon's packed out top, so great opportunity to get a big crowd down there and cheer the boys on.
That'll do it. Come out, support us, and hopefully let's get the same result as the last time we played Footscray. See you all there at Burbank Oval on Sunday.